Greetings, world people. My name is Jerry Thompson, aka DJ EO, and I want to welcome you to my reggae music and meditation channel. We're here to spread positive vibes that inspire, entertain, and motivate. And today, we're going to give you a quick update on what's going on here at Blazin Reggae Vibes, and we're going to also provide some commentary on our latest episodes. So, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and then ring that bell. That way, you'll receive notification whenever we post a new podcast. So you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and then ring that bell. The Blazin Reggae Vibes episode that we want to focus on today is the one titled A Reggae Spectrum Far and Wide with Positive Vibes. That episode came in part 1 and part 2, episodes 98 and 99. The first artist that we want to focus on is the artist Janet Kay. And she came out with a song back in 1982 titled Silly Games off of an album of hers titled Capricorn Woman. Now, what brought my attention to Janet Kay and the song Silly Games was this was part of the soundtrack. This song was part of the soundtrack for the film Small Acts, which was put out by BBC and is streaming on Amazon. And Small Acts consists of for season 1, it consists of about 5 series depicting the life of people from the West Indies in the UK and London. And has a lot of interesting things going on during that time. And one of the main things going on was back in the early 80s and 60s, there was a lot of racism going on. And as a result of that, house parties came into play because of the racism that was on the street and racism going on in the pubs and clubs. People from the West Indies just got together and had a house party, bought in a sound system, and, just jammed all night with food. And, everybody had a wonderful time. So that came out of the film in part 2 of the series. And part 2 of the series was titled Lovers Rock. Now, Janet Kay is given the name the Queen of Lovers Rock. And she was born in London to Jamaican parents and had some descendants in her family that were part of the Jamaican national hero. And the descendant was the excellent Deacon Paul Bogle. And Janet Kay was the 6th child. She was the oldest. So she was exposed to music during that time that was appealing to everybody. And a lot of it was from the Motown staple. And that's where her love for singing was born. She went to a secretarial college in 1977, and a friend of hers, Sarah Ferguson, introduced her to a guy by the name of, what was his name? Tony Gadd. And after hearing her sing, Tony Gadd introduced her to Alton Ellis, the late great legendary Alton Ellis. And from that encounter, she recorded a song of Minnie Riperton's titled Loving You. And that song became a hit, and it hit number one on the Jamaican charts. And after that, she had a couple of more songs that went to number one on the reggae Jamaican charts. But in 1979, Janet Kay made history by becoming the first British-born black female artist to have a number one in the British pop charts. And so the song that became number one was the song Silly Games, produced by Dennis Bogle. And it was not only a hit in the UK, but all of Europe. So Janet Kay, Queen of Lovers Rock, that song, they gave that song mad props in the film. They turned it every which way but loose, and I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And I was so excited to hear it that I wanted to share to the listeners out there through my podcast. So that's what prompted me to put that song in the mix, Silly Games, and you'll enjoy it too. I'll leave in the description any links to some of these songs that I'm talking about today, so you can easily find them. But Janet Kay, Queen of Lovers Rocks, Silly Games, that was a hit. And after you listen to it, you'll know what I mean. Well, I hope you enjoyed our commentary today. And we plan on bringing you at least one commentary a week, maybe two, but for now, at least one. And let you know about some of the artists and songs that we're playing over here at Blazin Reggae Vibes. And we cover a broad spectrum of reggae music. So some of the artists and songs you may be familiar with, and a lot of them you may not. But that's the purpose of this. That's the purpose of Blazin Reggae Vibes. We want to bring music to everyone, and music from artists that, the world might not quite know of yet. But we want to be an instrument in, bringing those vibes and that consciousness to the world. So looking forward to hanging out with you in the future. So, keep us in mind. Blazin Reggae Vibes, DJ EO, and we're all about some positive vibes that inspire, entertain, and motivate. Blazin Reggae Vibes, www.blazinreggaevibes.com.